the other principal military machines which Leonardo copied and greatly improved upon. I don't want to decry Leonardo. He was an absolute genius. He greatly improved upon the Chinese drawings.
At 4:05 p.m. Central Time yesterday, astronaut Akiho Shide became the first astronaut to enter into the new Kibo laboratory. The rest of the crew followed him in, and they continued working with the ground controllers outfitting the rest of that laboratory. The Space Station Integration and Promotion Center in Scuba, Japan, which will be functioning as the control center for Kibo, activated the first of the two power strings. The second of those, which is called Channel A, will be completed today.
Machine guns with exploding bullets.
The crew also finished transferring the rack that controls the Kibo Labs remote manipulator system. That is the robot arm that's on the outside of it.
And everything that's illustrated in the book, which Leonardo later drew, we can show that it was a practical weapon in use by...
They also completed the replacement of the gas-liquid separator pump in the station during collection portion of the service module's toilet system. Of course, the system has been misbehaving over the past couple of weeks, and once the crew got that pump installed, they conducted a series of tests, and everything appears to be working fine. Mission Control in Moscow has given the station crew a go to resume normal operations of that system.
Did any of the countries respond with tributes? Did that ever end up making any money at all on all of the information that he gave out to the rest of the planet?
Well, a great number of, virtually everybody who was visited did send a delegation back to China. The problem really was that by the time they got to China in the 1430s or 1440s, the Chinese had lost interest. They were no longer interested in foreigners or foreign travel, foreign voyages, exploration, because China had been really bankrupted by the enormous cost of building this massive fleet. And 2,700 ships were built at the same time as the new Forbidden City and the Great Wall and the big Temple of Heaven, which is four vast projects which took millions and millions of people, years and years to build. Now, one of the problems was that China ran out of timber. There just weren't enough trees in China for this vast program. So the emperor dispatched a eunuch army to Vietnam to pillage Vietnam of trees to bring back to China. And the Vietnamese, under a very skillful leader called Lê Loi, they ambushed the Chinese. China was bogged down in the Vietnamese War 600 years before America had her Vietnamese War, and it bled the Chinese government and army, and they suffered the most horrible reverses. So really, China decided, the mandarins decided China couldn't afford any longer these gigantic projects, and therefore ships were, when they got home, still being treated as heroes. The few ships that got back were mothballed. The captains and admirals were paid off, and the descriptions of the voyages were destroyed, and all blueprints for building future ships were burned. So Chinese decided to remove from the Chinese people the records of their dealings with the barbarians.
Yeah, because admirals who were made eunuchs, they don't get that other stuff back.
No, that's true.
They might have gotten